The Medical Board of California held its quarterly meeting today, for the first time holding that meeting in Bakersfield. The goal, opening a dialogue between board members and the community, with many showing up to express their concerns after losing loved ones to what they say was medical negligence. 23 ABC's Ruby Rivera spoke with families who attended the meeting and tells us what changes they feel are needed to improve medical care.
New laws, more community involvement, and more conversations. These are just some of the improvements that families asked the state medical board to make.
Although doctors cannot control the unpredictability of medical emergencies during labor and delivery, they should never be the cause of birth trauma.
Families who spoke during Thursday's meeting said they feel like they can't trust doctors after their experiences. Members were seen comforting each other, sharing their stories of loss, and while the board members didn't comment directly on the family's statements, they did thank those in attendance for voicing their concerns. And families say emotions could be seen in the board members' faces.
Some of these board members are actually feeling. They're not just listening, they're actually feeling.
Patient advocate for Consumer Watchdog Michele Monserratt-Ramos worked hard to bring these families to the meeting, driven by the death of her fiancé in 2003 due to what she called medical negligence. Monserratt-Ramos says there's a lot of internal protection within the medical field, which is why she says families are also advocating for changes to the law.
A required interview before your complaint is dismissed, a patient impact statement, before a disciplinary action is taken with your complaint, similar to a victim impact statement.
Senate Bill 815, also known as the Sunset Bill, is set to be voted on next week in the Assembly Appropriations Committee, where, if passed, it will be sent to the Assembly for a full vote. Volunteer with Consumer Watchdog Larcinia Taylor says she's grateful that reform is coming. Taylor says she lost her husband due to medical negligence after she claims he was given the wrong medication and hospital staff left him unattended for more than half an hour. Taylor says she knew she had to find answers about her husband's death, but she couldn't believe what she heard when she got in contact with Consumer Watchdog.
The doctor that supposedly was over James also had misdiagnosed a 3-year-old. So she said, Michele asked me, what's the doctor's name? And I told her name. She said, you won't believe that this same doctor misdiagnosed a 3-year-old.
Taylor says the doctor in question still has a medical license, and while these conversations are critical for change, she says work needs to be done from within, since she believes doctors are protecting each other.
Just as police protect police, so does doctors. So I don't want the community to be deceived to think that you're going to report a doctor because they all hang around together.
Taylor says implementing SB 815 is on the right track to true reform, but she also says she would like to see more community members on the board to bring a level of balance.
We should have citizens on the board. That way, when doctors or lawyers are going too far the other way, someone will speak up and say, no, that's not the way it is.
In Bakersfield, Ruby Rivera, 23 ABC News, connecting you.